Hi everyone, I'm Tanaz from foreverconscious.com and this is your weekly energy forecast for the week of April 12th. So we are in a time of cleansing and releasing. We had the Libra super full moon last week and this would have helped to bring emotions or things up to the surface in order to be cleansed. We might have felt things that were brewing on the inside, coming up and out in order to be dealt with or examined or illuminated. And we're kind of continuing that energy as we move through the week. And really what we're doing is we're creating space for the new. We're cleansing, we're releasing, we're letting things go from our life, and that space will eventually be filled with a new beginning. The new beginning is not yet here, but maybe we can feel it coming. Maybe we have that sense that there is a new beginning on the way. We just can't quite put our finger on it, but we're in that place where we're making space, we're creating space. And as we create this space, we can hold a vision or set an intention for what we want to fill that space with. What do we want to create? What do we want to bring into our life? So maybe if it feels right and if you feel like you have created some space or some space has opened up in your life, maybe thinking about what vision you can hold or what intention can you set to fill that space. But really this week, the focus is more on that cleansing and releasing so we can create that space which will eventually be birthed into something new for us. This week we also have the Sun coming into a square or a 90-degree angle with Jupiter and Pluto. Now earlier in the month on April 4th we had the Jupiter-Pluto conjunction. This is a big energy, an energy that we're working with all the way through 2020. And having the Sun come into this square with Jupiter and Pluto, which happens on the 14th and 15th, it's going to magnify or intensify some of that Jupiter-Pluto energy. So this is nothing new. We are already kind of familiar with this Jupiter-Pluto energy. We've been working with it since the beginning of the month. We might just find that things are a little heightened or a little more tense as the Sun makes this square alignment. So if you recognize that, if you notice some intensity coming up, know that it's okay. I really encourage you to sit with that intensity rather than to suppress it or to talk yourself out of it. Sometimes it's really the only way we can allow that intensity to pass is to find comfort in it, is to settle into it, and then it seems to kind of shift and move through us. So really practicing some self-care and allowing whatever emotions come up to just sit and be with them. And I also want to just kind of remind you as well that, we're going through a very challenging time in the world right now. There's a lot of beauty, but there's a lot of challenges. And I'm sure all of you are very sensitive to the energy in the world. So you're dealing with your own stuff and your own things that are going on in your life, but most of you are probably also picking up on the collective energies as well. So that's also something to really be mindful of this week. What are you carrying that's not yours? What emotions or psychic energy or, just energy in general are you picking up from the world around you and tuning into and just putting some barriers of protection in place, cleansing your aura, being aware when you start taking on energy that's not yours, setting boundaries when it comes to the type of information that you are allowing to come into your awareness. So just a reminder there, just to be mindful of, what you're absorbing from the collective as well. So I hope that was helpful. It's kind of a week where we're just kind of rolling through these energies. There's nothing new, so to speak. It's just sort of processing and digesting and creating space and holding that vision for the life we want and the world we also want to create. There's heaps more at foreverconscious.com. I am Tanaz. Thank you so much.